Hello and namaste. This is Jewel from Goddess Creative. I have a reading for you today. This is a coin request. This one is for done on the 17th of August 2020. This one is for Verasity. VRA. Verasity. I got that this one will be around for at least the next 3 years. Okay. And it will go past its all-time high this year. Not that that's very hard because I think it's a fairly new one. It hasn't really done much of a all-time high yet. Initially right now, the first couple of cards I have out are swords. And so that's a lot of mental energy is going on. Lots of mental energy is happening for this one. So the first card out I have is the 10 of Swords reversed. Being reversed is indicating a fresh start. A fresh start possibly after a relapse or something. It's recovery. It could also indicate recovery time. Time for a fresh start. Time to stop thinking and take action. There is some worry and anxiety here from the past. Could also indicate a huge sense of relief after a time of stress. So it could also be a weight has been lifted. Take time to relax and restore. And then move on. In 2 months' time, I see the energy changing. And so with the next card that I get out, which is the Six of Swords, it's still in this mental energy, but this is a transition card. This here. The Six of Swords is all about transition. So it is changing. So this, I'd say in the next 2 to 3 months, I get transition, support, mental healing. Because as I said again, the Swords is all about in the mind, thinking, stress. So the mental healing, there's been a lot of worry. Moving away from this stress and worry is what this card is all about, the Swords. On the journey, moving away from it. Gaining a new perspective with the distance that's been put behind. As she's facing forward, the distance that's been gained is given a new perspective now, and now brings great relief. So that's what I get with this one. And moving on to the end of the year. So as I said, it'll get past its all-time high. I do get that it'll get to like 1 cent, past 1 cent this year. So that's really good. And that's why this card, look at that, pretty. 3 of Cups, celebration, fun. So they will be celebrating at the end of the year. They will have changed the energy quite a lot and moved to an energy of friendship, celebration, fun, ritual, time to rejoice in friendships. It's also a time of celebratory accomplishments. So they've come through a lot, and they're taking stock of that and taking the time to rejoice, which is what's needed, because we always need to take stock and celebrate our accomplishments and have a bit of fun as well. It's very well deserved, and this card does indicate positive growth. It is about positive growth, this one. I do get there is better gains for this one next year, though. So as I said, like, it's a really low price point right now, but it definitely will get into that 1 cent mark or over this year. Better gains next year. Better gains more so, I think, towards the end of next year. But it is moving up along with the rest of the crypto, as the rest of the altcoins will be moving. This one will too. But, you know, price will be reflected with the pullbacks. And they're not set in stone either, but I see this one moving with them. So the outcome I get for this one is the 3 of Wands for next year. There we go. Which is another moving journey card. This card really indicates launching, long-term plans. Things are set in motion. So it's positive, taking optimistic steps forward towards the goals. No turning back now. This is what this one, no turning back. He's got his back. There's no turning back. It's only going forward, which is really nice. The 3 of Wands indicates equality, cooperation in endeavours, and it also indicates, with the no turning back, this card also indicates growth is certain. So that's very positive. I get very positive things for the end of this year and going into next year. And the really positive price points are in next year for sure. So this is a good one to consider, I think. Probably more so for the end of the year and next year. But I mean, if you've got patience, this is the lowest, it's such a low price point now. Goodness. Because next year I find they're all going to be running, but it'll be, you know, it'll be trying to pinpoint the ones that are going to have great gains, because some of our well-known ones will already be, by mid next year, they're already going to be up in these high points, and you're going to be thinking, oh my goodness, is there any more run left in them? So this will be a one to think about, I think. Yeah, this would be some gains to be made in this one. Yeah, so that's all I have for you. Keeping in mind, this is not financial advice. Do your own due diligence and your own research and all that stuff. Yes. Yeah, okay. That's all I have for you today. Namaste.